Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and other ways too. That's why I'm laughing. So I have one earbud in, one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, cash app, wtfLisa Tarot. That would be amazing. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It's random. And readings are at wtfLisa Etsy. You can also get some soap and bath bombs. I have Crazy Train. All aboard! Ha 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 ha! Says Ozzy Osbourne. I. That's why I was giggling. Also, it's Crazy Trains. I am getting in the energy of an insane person. We're all insane to a certain degree, but some of us are a little bit more than others. Crazy train, but a train implies a lot of people. Could be a crazy group. A lot of you have been dealing with gang stalkers, just creeps. You get a narc and his herpy harem after you, or you just get a fucking drunk idiot like me. I always get these online weirdos that I don't really know that like that, but they just invent this whole thing. I have a long list of these people. Millions of people living as foes, says Ozzy. Millions of people living as foes. It's a crazy world. It's all batshit. I think of the movie Wild at Heart, and I'll probably say the quote wrong, but it's okay. The world is wicked on top and wild at heart, or wild at heart and wicked on top, or something like that. I might have screwed it up. And I'm not going to Google it. Mental wounds are not healing. Life's bitter shame. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Who is the conductor of the crazy train? A King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy with this Hierophant, but death. It's a train of death. We have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. Older masculine is what I'm feeling with this Hierophant. It's a no-win situation. This man is not a leader, and anyone he's leading, he's the shepherd of shit. The Pied Piper of piss is leading people off a fucking cliff. 4 Cups isn't going anywhere. Anyone, 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Who believes this man? 10 of Swords. It's a bad idea. Gemini energy with this Magician. King of Coins. Someone with money, if someone is backing him, you're about to lose a shit ton of money. There's something else happening with this air sign male leader. He could be a boss in a corporation. He could be just a boss in an office. He could be the leader of the neighborhood watch. He could just be the loudest asshole at a poker game. Whatever it is, this man and whatever group he has with him, they're going down the shitter. I can think of a very famous Gemini older male. I don't want to say his name because then people start getting crazy. He's running for office and he should not be because he's 78 fucking years old. He's a criminal. But there will never be a good candidate for either party. Either way, we're not going there. There's just a Gemini leader of some sort. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, the big office, but it could be a small office in a corporation. It could be a neighborhood watch. It could be it's supposed to be a fun sports league maybe, but someone's making it not fun. It could be a coach beating his team straight down the crapper, but it is a Gemini male leader of some sorts who death tells me he might actually fucking die. And what I see is maybe circumstances surrounding his death shed light on some things. I think the death is shady. I think the man is already shady. And I think everyone around him is shady or involved in shadiness. So I feel like he's already been watched or looked at in some form. And I get by both sides, his own people and other people. Why? Because he's wanted to be a leader. That's what happens when you want to be a leader. People look at you. So once he croaks, which will already be under weird circumstances, and I'm seeing different vibes here. None of it's good. I think ultimately cause of death is a heart attack. Could also be an overdose, but cardiac arrest is involved. I'm not a doctor, so if I don't get terms correct, I'm not a doctor. And they aren't like, here's this medical chart for you while you're having weird visions. I'm like, oh, okay, it would be great if they did that. You just give me the paper, I'll just read it instead of having to see weird shit and say weird shit. But no, it's not how this works. It is off the rails on a crazy train. I feel like this group, whatever formation, was already destined to fail, lose. There's already a lot of issues, a lot of problems. It was a bad investment. If there's a money man behind the Gemini, which I did see that King of Coins, I think the Gemini tries to pretend to be the King of Coins, but there's always a puppet master behind a puppet. And he is not the King of Coins. Somebody invested wrong. Unless they did it on purpose. I have Love Story by Taylor Swift. Stuck in love, text messages, and sad. I don't think this has to do with love as in romance. I think someone had some sort of a goal and they're figuring out that it's not going to happen. I think, like I said, stuck in young and when I first saw you. I forgot the words of this song. Standing there on a balcony in summer air. I feel like it's more of an idea. I don't think it has to do with people actually like banging, although they could be. People are weird. But I think someone had this idea that they just really thought, oh my God, this is it. But it's not it. It's a fucking disaster. In your business, head in the clouds. A fucking disaster and secretive. I said I feel like this Gemini leader is being watched by everyone. Why? You were Romeo. I said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying on the staircase, begging you, please don't go. That's what Taylor Swift said. This Gemini, they really had so much writing on this Gemini who was destined to fail. In your business, I said he has a lot of people looking at him. Like I said, he wanted to be a leader. So his own people are looking to him for leadership, also reading into what he's saying. You know, he called it on himself. The other side's looking at him, not to bring him down, but he's very guilty. I don't even think he belongs where he is. I have head in the clouds secretive. And the man behind the man is sweating now because he realized he made a bad investment in the Gemini with the sugar mommy, sugar daddy, but bully. There is this card. I said I don't feel like there's love in there, but there's undercover gay. Sometimes people use that as a method of controlling others, like Diddy, for instance. Well, because they started out with the worst manifestation, they're getting the worst. Guidance and power couple. I think to these gentlemen, the man behind the man and the Gemini will need some lawyers. Messy offer. They know it. They're sweating balls. Just fucking balls. They aren't even sweating tears. Ball sacks, testicles are going down their face. These are narcs, selfish. They fucked up. They're in trouble. This is legal issues around a corporation or other. We'll see. Romeo saved me. I really don't feel romance in here, but then I saw the undercover gay card and I'm like, oh, okay, there might be, but it feels more like there's no love here. It's about control. And so two narcs who desperate, the Gemini and the money man behind him, King of Coins, could be an earth sign. We'll see. I think that person wants to stay hidden, but he's going to be dragged out in the light because of this man. The thing he invested in will be his downfall. Tired of waiting, wondering if you had ever come around. My faith in you was fading. I'm sorry, I haven't heard this song in forever, so like the words are wonky. I feel like the money man, not the Gemini, is thinking back like, why the fuck did I do this? And he's just caught up in bullshit. Also, the undercover gay could be blackmail material. Someone has someone on tape, so they're able to try to extend their stay in a leadership position they don't deserve because of dirt on somebody. That's another thing. Or they just have a lot of dirt on a lot of people, so they can both be in the position that they're at. There's so many complicated things I'm feeling in this energy, and there's a lot of people. And when there's too many cooks in the kitchen, does it ever work? No. That's why they made that weird too many cooks. And there's too many cooks in this shit kitchen. The Pied Piper of Piss, the shepherd of shit Gemini Mills about to take the herd off the cliff, and the money man, the farmer, who pays the shepherd. I don't know how that shit works. I don't know how farms and shepherds and whatever work. He's screwed. I can still see you standing there. I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany, and I did love this song as a child, but now all I see is Giovanni Ribisi in the movie Ted dancing to it whenever I hear it. Dun, 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 dun. I know we have a connection. Children behave. Oh, grown men acting a damn fool. You're both idiots. You both fucked up. You're both going to jail. One of you is going to jail. You can't come with me. I think the money man will avoid jail, but there's going to be some complications, irritations, and whoever is behind the money man will not be happy, right? There's always someone behind someone. Into the night, and then you put your arms around me, and we tumble to the ground, and then you say, I think we're alone now. I wish you would come back. I see. I don't know if I am supposed to say that. Because I don't. I see. Like I said, the Gemini will croak under unusual circumstances, and I don't want to say what I see. I will just let the media story sit. I don't want to say what I see. I saw nothing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I also see the money man getting a visit. Holding on to one another's head, trying to get away into the night. I see. I'm trying to sing this song, but all I picture is Giovanni Ribisi and Ted shaking his butt. I think we're alone now. The money man doesn't see it coming. He thinks it's untouchable, but no one and nothing is untouchable. Says the man behind the man behind the man. That's a weird ass train. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. He thought he was fine, protected, or whatever, but that's been called off. Excommunicado. 4 of Swords, Strength. I'll be fine. 9 of Wands, excommunicado. 5 of Wands, excommunicado. Oh dear.